And if I ever go to Waco and see that stupid bear, it's on site. He didn't do anything wrong. He's just guilty by association.
All right, welcome back to episode, 6
Yeah.
of the Two Pokes podcast. I am your host, Samuel J. Milik.
Beef, it's what's for dinner. I'm your co-host, Cal Smith.
What the heck? And guys, it's going to be a great show. Spirits are high. Everybody's in a good mood today.
Yes, sir.
Well, kind of.
Well,
So yeah, Cal, I haven't seen you since we last recorded.
yeah, it's true.
How you doing?
Doing good. Went home, played some golf with my family.
Did you golf your age?
I did not. I shot 101 or something. Not very good. The wind was pretty bad though, so
Yeah.
I'll chalk it up to that.
What was that, Saturday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Had my aunt and my cousin came down. Spent a lot of time with my grandparents. Got maliciously attacked by my family for some of the takes we have on here. You know, everybody's a critic nowadays. But
Everybody's a hypocrite.
it's a price of fame. You know what I'm saying? But it was pretty good. How was your break?
It was good, bro. I did some family photos for my other boss. Watched football and enjoyed this cold weather.
Yes, sir.
Really did.
I am ready for it.
I am so ready for it. Because cold weather gives us the best sports there is.
Yes, sir.
So that being said, we're gonna transition into the penalty box with Sam and Cal.
That was a good transition.
It was a good transition. All right, we're gonna start with NFL as always.
Yes, sir.
Most notably, Bengals versus Colts. Both of our teams pitted against one another.
Yeah, Colts won 31-27.
No shocker there.
Yeah, about crapped myself when I saw the Bengals were up 14-0, but
Yeah. Well, then we were up 21-0 or something like that.
yeah, I turned it off for a little bit.
And Cal was like, "I will fight you if the Bengals win." And I said, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
And they fell apart in the second half, which is pretty much what happens. Cal, do you think it's time for the Bengals to maybe find a new coach? Do you think Zach Taylor just isn't it?
They're scoring a lot of points, which was more under the last guy.
Yeah.
I think y'all just gotta get an offensive line.
I do too. I put on my notes, I say yes to finding a new coach, but the more I thought about this last night, Zach Taylor really isn't the problem. He seems to hype everybody up good enough.
Yeah.
Maybe look into the offensive coordinators. Maybe look into
I think that's
trading some new offensive linemen.
I definitely think offensive line and quite possibly offensive coordinator change. That definitely may be within what should happen.
Because Burrow's slinging.
Yeah.
When he's protected,
Yeah.
he does great.
Well, the ground game is normally pretty good.
Yeah, and we have all wide receivers out there.
Yeah. Because their wide receiver core is definitely one of the best in the league, hands down.
Yeah, Tyler Boyd, AJ Green, T. Higgins,
It's definitely
John Ross, you could even say.
Yeah, y'all should definitely, in my opinion, be scoring a lot more than what you're being allowed to. I think that's definitely that Burrow has 0.5 seconds to throw.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not letting plays develop, and so...
Yeah, time slows for Burrow, which is good. But, yeah, and then in other news, Bengals news, John Ross and Billy Price are projected to be in the kind of like the trade portal, I guess you want to call it.
the trading block.
The trading block,
the
yeah.
Trade portal.
The trading
Transfer
portal.
portal.
The transfer portal now. So yeah, they could possibly be up for trade. Which I like Billy Price, so I'll be sad if he leaves. But John Ross, I think he could definitely get some more showtime somewhere else.
Yeah, probably.
He's a hidden gem. So
Cold side of things, I think Rivers finally had the game that we expected him to play like from day one.
Yes.
I think I got kind of nervous because there was a lot of Matt Ryan to the Colts rumors going on the last few weeks, which honestly wouldn't be. I don't think that's like a big problem. So I think he definitely kind of got firewood under him. Hopefully that keeps going, but we'll see.
Defense really picked up in the second half.
Yeah.
Y'all were lacking in the first half.
Yeah, definitely. I was shocked that happened.
Yeah.
I think the Colts have definitely prided themselves on their defense.
Yeah.
Ever since.
They're rated best defense in the league right now.
They definitely got some stars on that the side of the ball. So definitely shocked by that. But hopefully Rivers keeps it going because this is why we signed him, was to play like this game basically. So
Right.
we'll see. They go to, was it 4-2? I think the Colts are
4-2, yeah, and then we're 5-1.
Hey, you gotta win.
Something like that. So, yeah. What else you got?
Sorry, Sam. That's the only thing I wrote else after that.
Oh, you don't have any other?
Oh no,
NFL?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
do. Sorry. You want to go to Packers, Buccaneers? Little old timer action here. 38-10 Buccaneers taking that one. Rodgers waking up feeling dangerous. 160 passing yards and 2 interceptions.
Also made the slight reference to Hingle McCrinkleberry out there. I don't know if you saw that on Twitter.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, I was watching that and I saw him score the touchdown and he got up and put his hands behind his head and I was like, oh God, he's gonna do it. But he didn't do it.
Yeah, but then they didn't score again after that either.
No, they didn't. So
Buccaneers scored 38 unanswered.
Yeah.
So
Tom Brady just looked mad the whole game too.
yeah, he kind of, 166 yards and 2 touchdowns. That's all right.
Yeah, it's okay.
Ronald Jones, though, I think he was the real star of that game.
Yes.
113 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns. Leonard Fournette was nowhere in that box score. I don't know what's going on with that. I feel like he did not think he'd be just kind of shoved under the pile there. But, yeah. I haven't heard anything from Leonard Fournette after he signed there. He's had, like, a few games, but other than that. And then Gronkowski finally had the best game of his low-usage season.
Pretty much, yeah.
He was the 5 receptions, 78 yards. He was the team's leading receiver. So
Yeah.
Passing yard definitely was kind of lacking.
Finally.
But he got a touchdown, first touchdown of the season. So
Yeah.
I know the fantasy owners are pretty happy with that one. But we'll see. See what happens going forward. They have quite a few good tight ends. So
Yeah. Is that all you got on Packers Bucks?
yeah, you got anything?
Okay. No, I don't.
Okay.
But I do. Steelers. Steelers versus Browns.
Yes, sir.
The Steelers just straight up walked up to the Browns and just smacked them right in the face. I mean,
yeah, pretty much.
that was such a not a good game to watch. It was just boring.
Unless you're a Steelers fan.
Yeah, if you're a Steelers fan, even then you kind of probably got tired towards the end. You're like, oh, there they go again.
Yeah. 38-7 Steelers. Steelers showed who the real king of the North was.
Yeah.
Sorry, Aunt Carrie, it's not the Ravens. But yeah, Steelers continue to show that they have the best and baddest defense in the league.
Big Ben playing like freaking year 2 Big Ben.
He looks incredible this year.
Wow.
Definitely a bounce back year for him.
Yeah.
After that shoulder injury.
Yeah.
But Devin Bush, that young star linebacker, out for the year from the ACL tear, that's a big hole.
That is a big hole.
Did
you see where Myles Garrett DM'd Sean Oakman?
I did. I feel so bad for Sean Oakman.
I do too.
His career got ruined due to false allegations, and he had a shot in the XFL. Was it XFL or the AAF? He got shot in one of them.
XFL.
Was it XFL?
Don't quote us on that though.
Yeah, I know it was the LA Wildcats, whatever team it was.
Yeah.
I would love to see him have a shot in the league, and Browns, they could use it. I think
They really could. They really could.
I still remember those memes whenever he was playing at Baylor.
Yeah.
Him and Ogba got the co-defensive Big 12 Player of the Year.
Yeah.
They were freaks, man.
Jeez, they were big boys.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it'd be cool to see Sean Oakman make a comeback in the pros like that.
Yeah.
I think it'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's see what else I got. James Washington, the OSU alumni.
Yeah.
Had a great
That
game.
was an amazing game for him.
Yes, sir. 4 receptions, 68 yards, and 1 touchdown.
That touchdown was clean, bro. That touchdown was clean.
The Steelers got quite a good wide receiver core. They don't got a lot of big names, but they got a lot of guys that show up at different times.
Yeah.
So pretty cool watching them.
Mm-hmm.
Baker Mayfield, 119 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions, 1,000 commercials later, and gets benched by Case Keenum. Or gets benched for Case Keenum.
Case Keenum, yeah.
So.
Yeah. Baker. Well, Baker, it was reported that Baker, Jarvis, and Odell were questionable on the injury list. So I'm going to go ahead and give them benefit of the doubt.
Nah, take it away.
Well, they still probably would have lost to the Steelers anyway.
Yeah.
But I don't know. They just didn't seem like they were playing to their to their best. So
Definitely. So
but yeah, so that was that one.
Steelers stay undefeated. We're moving on.
Yeah. Niners versus Rams was. Wait, do you have another one that you want to talk about? Do you want to talk Bears Panthers? Because
I
there
didn't
was
have
nothing
anything.
really memorable about. Niners Rams, it was a great game for Jimmy G.
Yeah, definitely.
They won. What was the score? 24-16. 16.
Yeah.
Pretty average game though. I mean, nothing too exhilarating.
Yeah.
Jimmy G threw good. He's definitely back.
Yeah.
Woods on the Rams, man. There were like 3 separate plays, all like back to back, where he was just running straight down the middle.
Yeah.
No coverage. But other than that, I mean, the Rams did put up an okay fight. I think they could have done better, but it's a pretty average game.
Yeah. Close game.
Yeah.
Good game.
Yeah.
Let's have a little NFL news. Tua, I'm not going to try to say his last name.
I was like, do it.
No.
Do it.
He got his first career playing time. It was in garbage minutes against the Jets because the Dolphins were beating the Jets 24-0. But he went 2-2 with 9 yards. By the way, fire Adam Gase. That's what I have. And every 0-5 team except the Jets got a win. So at least he tried, Jets. Pack it up.
Speaking of Jets, Le'Veon Bell is with the Kansas City Chiefs now.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
They play at night, don't they?
They do against the Bills. They play at 4 p.m. today against the Bills.
Oh, we have 2 games tonight, don't we? Is that why?
3.
We have 3?
It's either 2 or 3. I know the Cowboys are playing tonight.
Don't they play the Cardinals?
Yep. It's Bills and Bills and Chiefs.
Bills, Chiefs.
Cardinals, Cowboys. Oh, no, it's only 2 games.
Okay.
My bad.
Man. Chiefs has to get better and better.
Who do you have for that game?
Well, after that, Chiefs.
I don't know.
Really?
I don't know if they'll play him.
They said they would if he's good to go.
The amount of competition between Tyreek Hill and Le'Veon Bell now, like,
I mean,
come on.
Hill's a wide receiver, so I mean,
Yeah.
Do you see that he was going to go to the Dolphins?
Yeah, but they didn't want to pick up his contract.
Oh, yeah.
But
Why not the Bills?
just because, like, you have Singletary and you already have Allen and Singletary's little chemistry right there.
Yeah.
So
Singletary's a good young running back.
He is, and he's good. I think Chiefs Bills will be quite literally anyone's game.
Yeah, I can see it. Definitely, I know people don't know who's going to start in the running back position for the Chiefs. You got CEH, which once again I'm not going to try to say his name. The LSU rookie, who's had a great year, but then the Chiefs has pulled off this signing of Le'Veon Bell. It kind of may throw some things 2 different directions.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the more unexpected moves.
Definitely.
But yeah, and then we have Cowboys Cardinals.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboys are gonna smack the Cardinals.
Andy Dalton.
Let's get it. Red Rifle, baby.
Yeah, I definitely see it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think the Cardinals are real contenders anyway, so 100% for it. Let's get it.
Can't wait for that game.
It'll be a great game to watch.
That's my quarterback.
Just see Andy Dalton get back in playing time.
That's my quarterback. You know, when my Bengals suck, I go to the next best thing, which is Andy Dalton and the Cowboys. But yeah, that's all I got for NFL. You have anything else?
That's it for me.
All right, let's move into our fat section.
Our fat NCAA section.
All right, so Clemson versus Georgia Tech is one that I really wanted to talk about briefly. In case you forgot, Clemson is Clemson, and they just completely showed no mercy with a 73-7 victory. Just absolutely stomped Georgia Tech. It was a bloodbath for Georgia Tech.
That conference is going to be a part of a massacre at the end of the
Yes.
season, so
Yes, but just reminded you, the SEC still has Clemson.
yeah.
Or are they SEC?
Clemson's ACC.
ACC, yeah.
I mean, SEC's going to have to play them eventually, but
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence 24-33, 404 yards, 5 touchdowns and 1 interception.
Yeah.
The only thing I have about this game is I'm sorry, ACC. I am so sorry that you have to play in this conference.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all I got.
They should just move Clemson. Like
Where?
move the conference.
Nobody's gonna want Clemson in their conference.
Auburn loses again.
Yeah,
This time to South Carolina, which was
30-22
Yeah.
South Carolina.
what's going on, Bo Nix?
Yeah, that's what I had too. Bo Nix with 3 costly interceptions. I had such high hopes for him going into the season. You know, he had a great freshman year last year.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like they were going to turn things around. They beat Alabama last year with them.
Yeah.
But yeah, Auburn can't click. I don't know what it is. SEC looks hella chaotic though,
It does.
with everyone taking each other out, and I love it.
Oh yeah, it makes it exciting.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
What else do I have? The mic's gone away. Oh yeah, gut feeling told me that a lot of these SEC powerhouses aren't gonna be powerhouses by the end of the season.
Yep.
And I still firmly believe there's gonna be a huge shakeup in the SEC standings by the end of the year if things continue how they are.
Agreed.
But other than that, what you got next?
Louisville versus Notre Dame.
Louisville.
This is just a quick one. It's 12-7, which is a shockingly low score for Notre Dame. But the Louisville defense was really they were out.
Good.
So it was an interesting game to watch. Did get kind of boring at first, did get pretty boring throughout the game. But yeah, that was an interesting one. And then I know Cal and I jinxed ourselves yet again. Mississippi State lost again to A&M, Texas A&M. Free Costello, Cal.
No.
You still want to do that?
No. He deserves the bench and nothing but the bench. Yeah, number 11 Texas A&M handled business. 28-14. It was kind of close.
Kind of.
Yeah, Costello got benched after throwing 1 interception in favor of Rogers, who threw 180 yards and 1 touchdown, and he's probably going to be the starter going forward. But hear me out on this.
Oh God.
There could be potential sabotage within the offense. The Mississippi State O-line allowed 4 sacks in the first quarter.
Right.
Texas A&M had 4 sacks going into that game for the whole year previous. Or so far, before the Mississippi State game, Texas A&M only had 4 sacks. So then the Mississippi State offensive line allows 4 sacks in the first quarter. Then, however, after that, they only won whenever Costello got benched and they traded quarterbacks, they allowed 1 sack for the whole rest of the game. So I'm kind of thinking that the team doesn't like Costello. I'm kind of picking up those vibes.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Of course, when you got a guy that's thrown 4 interceptions in back-to-back games,
Yeah.
I wouldn't like him that much either.
Yeah.
So I think we can see him hitting the transfer portal since these years of eligibility don't count. So you want to see one of them too. But
yeah.
I definitely see him leaving, going somewhere else, going somewhere new.
Yeah.
So, but yeah.
What you got next?
Oh wait, I had one more thing. Sorry.
Okay.
I was talking to my dad about this, and he said that you already know that Mike Leach is going to go on a major recruiting spree after this game.
Absolutely.
And after this year, and that air raid is going to go back to Texas Tech numbers. Because you can't, it takes a very specific team to run the air raid. And, it's going to take a year or two. So I think Mike Leach is just going to have to finish the season in one piece, and I think he'll be good to go.
Yeah, I agree.
But what's you got? What game?
I want to save this one for last. Didn't you want to talk about Arkansas?
Yeah. Do you mean this? You meant this one for last, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Make sure I'm on the same page. Yeah, I want to talk about Arkansas. Brother-in-law is very happy. Arkansas won 33-21. I'm going to stop endorsing coaches. Every time I endorse a coach,
They lose.
crap hits the fan.
Yeah.
I endorsed Mike Leach, and, we see how that's going. I endorsed Dwayne Train, and Arkansas beats them. So
You endorse KJ Costello?
yeah, I'm just going to stop. I was expecting Ole Miss to win that one after the Bama game, after Ole Miss scored 43 points on Alabama. But Coral for Ole Miss goes 200 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. So that Arkansas defense is looking freaking good.
Yeah.
And they're actually a top team in their division, so that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I also have this one.
Which one is it? Go for it.
Number 5 UNC versus Florida State. Florida State with the upset bid. 31-28 Florida State. However, UNC should have won that game, hands down. 3 straight drop passes to end the game for UNC. I guess their players forgot how to catch. But once again, they're just delaying the inevitable that for the beast that is Clemson. So basically, all these ACC games don't matter. So,
shout out my cousin Chase. He goes to Florida State. Congrats, buddy.
Yeah, that was Florida State played really good that game.
They did.
I was impressed.
Yeah.
They got a good little quarterback. He looks really tiny though. Like on TV, he looks small, but he was running all over the place. He did good.
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, you want to talk about the Grand Slammy?
Yeah, the Grand Slam, the game that we were all looking forward to. I remember when I saw it on my phone, the sports app, I was like, oh, yes. Georgia versus Alabama. I was like, dang, this is going to be a really good game. But at the time, we didn't know if Coach Saban was going to be present due to his positive COVID test. But he got... within 2 days,
it was 2 or 3 days.
He got 3 negative results, so it's a little sus. But
Saban is the man.
But they beat the crap out of Georgia.
Yeah, it was
but
3
the
at
first
halftime.
Did you see the first play of the game where it was a
there was 2
interception?
Oh, I didn't know it was like a fishy one.
They reviewed it. I can't remember if they overturned it or if the ruling on the field stood. But my dad and I were like, he did not catch that. He did not catch it because the ball bounced, hit the ground, and then it went into his chest, and he didn't even have his hands around it until he was rolling over. So
I just saw that there was 2 picks in the first 52 seconds. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No. The ruling on the field stood as an interception, and then Bama took it back and scored a touchdown.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you see all the? Oh my gosh, that's Nick Saban's music. Probably the WWE WrestleMania.
It's Nick Saban.
Because nobody knew if he was going to coach or not. But Mac Jones, I think, enters the Heisman race after throwing 417 yards, 4 touchdowns, and 1 pick. And I wouldn't be surprised if Georgia switched QBs from Bennett, who went 269 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 3 interceptions, to the old USC quarterback and JT Daniels.
Yeah.
So
speaking of Heisman, who do you think our top 3 contenders are for the Heisman?
Sweet Jesus.
As of right now.
Oh, crap.
It's very tough to say.
Yeah, because Trevor Lawrence.
Yep.
I'm going to throw Kyle Trask up there from Florida.
Okay.
And then probably Najee Harris or Mac Jones.
Okay.
I think Alabama very well could have 2 guys of the top 3.
I'm going to take Kyle Trask out.
Ooh.
And I'm going to put Mac Jones there.
Okay.
And then Najee Harris.
Okay.
And then Trevor Lawrence. I think Trevor Lawrence will get the Heisman.
Yeah, I think if he continues,
yeah.
It doesn't look like anybody's going to stop him.
No.
So, Desmond Mason said that we could beat Clemson in the college football playoffs, and I'm like, let's not and say we did.
Let's not even say that yet.
I'm knocking on wood. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, knock on wood, y'all.
I'd rather play somebody else.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah, so that concludes football news. We have some other things that we would like to talk about.
It's all of our football games results.
So we were supposed to have us Cowboys fans, us Oklahoma State University Cowboys fans. We're supposed to have our homecoming game versus Baylor this past weekend. Or was it their homecoming?
It was their homecoming.
It's their homecoming game.
It was our I don't know though.
Well, if COVID hadn't happened, don't we usually play Baylor for homecoming?
It's normally, we played
them last year for homecoming.
Yeah, and then we normally do Kansas for our senior game.
Yeah.
Although last year it was OU.
Yeah.
It's normally somebody that we can normally beat.
I don't know. Regardless, we were supposed to play Baylor on Saturday. There were some COVID cases announced on the 8th of October, so they shut down facilities and postponed the game until December 12th. You check Twitter Saturday morning, and Baylor has filled their stadium to the brim, I would say.
Yeah.
For their homecoming celebration.
Yep.
And announced that they would start practicing again.
Yesterday, yeah.
Yeah, yesterday. So I would just like to take a minute to say, what are you guys thinking? It's a global pandemic. We were really excited to have homecoming and do all that. Like OSU, as we all know, goes all out for our homecoming.
Number one.
We're number one, and we canceled that for the safety of our people, our families, our friends, and the rest of the people that live in the city of Stillwater and in the state of Oklahoma and pretty much all around the country. People come from all around the country.
Yeah, we're number one in the nation.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
Yeah, so, but y'all just, pack up your stadium
and have a mediocre homecoming
and have
anyway.
a pretty mediocre homecoming at that. There's so many things wrong with that. Like, what are you thinking? I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to get, like, political or make this a hot topic or anything.
That's
but, like,
stupid.
there is a global pandemic going on right now. I don't care if you're wearing masks or not. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Well, I do care if you're not. I care more if you're not wearing your mask. But
I get what you mean.
But, and then, you know what? I'll let Cal take over this. Here we go.
Okay.
Pop off, Cal.
I wrote a lot in all caps. Sam went the stupid way. I'm going to calling them the coward's way. The Baylor football program is a disgrace to the Big 12, national football, and football in general. You've had enough players and the COVID situation under control that you've even had 10 more scholarship players clear COVID guidelines and could have played this Saturday, but you didn't want to get beat by big bad OSU on homecoming. But by golly, we are going to pack that stadium from homecoming shoulder to shoulder. Baylor, you are pathetic, and now on my hate list, not top tier like OU and Texas, but like second tier like Texas Tech. And everyone is like, oh, make them forfeit. No, that's too easy for them. That's what they want. They want an easy loss that they don't get embarrassed. I hope we play them and make the Clemson game look like Pee Wee football. And if I ever go to Waco and see that stupid bear, it's on site. He didn't do anything wrong. He's just guilty by association. And when I'm done with him, he's going to be living in a van down by the river. And if you see me in the woods fighting a grizzly bear, help the bear. He going to need it.
Dang, Cal.
In
oh,
the
my
wise
goodness.
words of former Colorado head coach Dan Hawkins, this is Division I football. It's the Big 12. It ain't intramurals. That's all I got. Anyway, OSU's number 6 in the AP polls, and my blood pressure is really high.
Jeez, bro.
Thank you. But yeah, OSU's now jumped to number 6 in the AP polls, and Holder tried to reschedule a game this Saturday from opponents like the Mid-American or even move up Iowa State, but everyone said no because everybody's scared. So. Okay, I'm good now. I got it all out. I just wanted to say that. Man.
Hang on, I'm sorry. Lindsay texted me.
I'm trying to... living in a van down by the river. Have you heard the Colorado, what Coach Dan Hawkins said back 13 years ago?
Do what?
What that one coach said on the radio 13 years ago. He was a Colorado head coach, and it was like some moms were complaining that their kids didn't get Labor Day weekend off or something like that, or they only had 2 weeks off for summer before they started summer conditioning. And he just yelled on ESPN, "This is Division I football. This is the Big 12. This ain't intramurals. Go home, brother."
Go home, brother.
But it was pretty funny. But yeah, if you want to find that.
Yeah. I'm still just taking in everything Cal said. I mean, Cal literally wrote a letter on his notes.
Very strong word.
It's
I felt bad for going after the bear like that, but also I think your hat's kind of stupid. So.
Yeah, he said everything, not me.
Well, okay, now calm down.
No, I agree with you. Because the title of the podcast is
the disgrace
of the NCAA. So yeah.
But yeah, they're like number 3 of Texas Tech. They're like right in the.
Yeah.
Tech copies us on everything, so that's automatically hate.
Texas football is not back in any way, shape, or form.
Except TCU. I respect TCU.
I like TCU because Andy Dalton, but that's about it.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on for NCAA.
All right, MLB time, baby. So the Braves lost to the Dodgers on Saturday, 1-3, and they lost again on Sunday, which projects the Dodgers into the World Series. And then the Rays beat the Astros 4-2 on Saturday. Thank God.
I was right about to say that.
So it's gonna be Rays and Dodgers in the World Series, and I'm really excited for that.
I
don't know about you, but
I haven't ever seen the Rays in the World Series. Is this their first one?
Is it?
No.
I don't know.
I've never seen one in my life.
I haven't seen. Yeah, no.
So I think it's just cool to see them play. Except this time I hope the underdog. Well, I don't know. I want Clayton Kershaw to get a ring with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And the Dodgers have been, like I said, the bridesmaid, but never the bride. Like literally the last 5 or 6 years.
Yeah.
But it'd be cool for the Rays to win because this may be like one of those teams that they're in the World Series, but they'll never be in it again.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
I'd like to see the Rays win, but I mean, quite honestly, I think it's gonna be anyone's game.
Yeah.
Both teams look powerful, so which is always good to see. You don't want to, there's always at least one World Series where one team comes in a little slower than the other.
Yeah.
But I think, both teams are gonna be.
Definitely think this could be a 7-game series.
Yeah. 100%.
I think there's going to be a few pitching duels in there, too.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, that concludes the penalty box, right?
Yes, sir.
The penalty box with Sam and Cal.
We might need to, cut the timestamp a little earlier so they can hear us rant about Baylor.
Oh, you know it.
Oh, yeah, you already know.
You know it. So, yeah, now we're going to get into our TikTok sides.
Let me...
Do what?
This is going to get me in trouble, but I don't care. This TikTok segment is now sponsored by Aunt Carrie. Thanks, Aunt Carrie, for sponsoring.
Shout out Aunt Carrie. We appreciate you.
But yeah, proceed. Sorry.
All right,
I just
so
wanted to say that to start off.
So TikTok, I'm in more or less kind of the same stuff as last week with a few new ones. I'm still in Kermit TikTok.
My family loves your Kermit voice, by the way.
Do they?
Yeah, they said I need to try and find my own voice, and I was like, okay.
Well, you are welcome. I'll do the rest of this segment in my Kermit voice.
No.
I'm in culinary TikTok, which is, it's pretty cool. I learned how to make my own Chick-fil-A sauce the other day.
Did you really?
I did. It tasted amazing.
That's pretty cool.
Tasted just like it.
That's pretty cool, not gonna lie.
And now I'm in Robert Pattinson TikTok as well. Where he's wearing like the brown Adidas.
He's just standing
there.
Yeah. Okay.
I tell her, be gentle. Trying to get the Willy Wonka special.
British rappers.
And then, all right, I'm done. That hurts.
Does it hurt?
It really does hurt.
Jesus.
I'm in Halloween TikTok, but not like the season. I'm talking like the movie.
Oh,
like
yeah,
Michael Myers. Saw one of a little kid dressed up as Michael Myers.
Yeah.
And he tries to fight a ninja.
Yeah.
That was really funny. I'm in Dank Meme TikTok too, which I freaking love. I think Cal got me into Dank Meme TikTok. I really do. But no, I love it. It brings me back to my high school days.
Chef's kiss.
I was a Dank Meme connoisseur in high school.
I followed Dank Meme pages on Vine, I remember.
Oh, me too. Me too. And then the last one, I'm still in Raul crying in the shower.
As you should be.
As I should be.
That's pretty good.
I love it. But yeah, those are my TikTok sides. What you got, Cal?
I'm
I'm also in Trace McSorley TikTok now.
Sorry.
Yeah. Trace McSorley.
Okay. I'm on the Oklahoma side TikTok, and I kind of hate it. But, however, it's mostly people just slandering the city of Norman, so I support it. But
you see the one where it's like Texas, like dress codes for Texas cities, and then they did Oklahoma and they did Norman, and it was a trash bag. Yeah. That's
what I think got me on it.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, crap. Also, tell him about yourself. What did he say? If you know that, you know.
I do.
And then, wakey, wakey, it's time for school. Come on, it's time for school.
Wakey, wakey, it's time for school. Come on, get up.
I'm like, shout out Jackson Clark and Colin Willis for putting me on that one.
Hey, shout out Jackson, bro.
And then the cream de la cream.
Cream de la cream.
Yeah, whatever.
Creme de la creme, bro.
Is that a song by
I don't know.
Okay, whatever. Baby Beaver TikTok.
Bro.
Dude, it's the cutest thing. It's like this one, parents that have a baby beaver in the house or something.
Mm-hmm.
It's perfect. 10 out of 10. Would watch all night.
I have another one that I would like to talk about.
Proceed.
Shout out Liliana. I send her Latina TikToks because I think they're funny, and she used to send me a few. But now ever since sending those to her, and I also sent them to my friend Diego, there's this one called the Cholo Diaries. Are you familiar?
No.
Okay. It's like your stereotypical Cholo, but he makes a diary, and it's like, Dear Diary, today, and he talks about his day, and now I'm stuck in Latin American TikTok, but I'm not complaining. because it's some high quality stuff.
Top tier.
It also mashes in with culinary, and it's just
Oh, that would be.
I made a pizzadilla the other day, my guy.
What?
Yeah, this little boy on TikTok taught me how to make a pizzadilla,
Kids these days are so talented.
bro. It was so good. I put bacon, garlic,
Ooh.
pepperoni, 3 different kinds of cheese.
That does sound.
And I didn't have like marinara sauce, so I used salsa, and I thought it would be gross,
Yeah.
but it wasn't.
Huh.
Because I let it warm up.
That sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one.
But yeah, that's TikTok. Sponsored by was it Aunt Carrie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a call. Yeah. Did you have it? What you got next, bro?
What do you have next, Cal?
Just stupid little tidbits.
Let's talk about your tidbits, bro.
My family. I was gonna say that my family loves our intro music. This is kind of like fan mail time.
Oh, fan mail? Fan mail with Cal and
comments.
Sam.
Our family loves our intro music.
Okay, that's awesome.
That's all I got with fan mail.
Okay.
My grandpa did show me a receipt from 1966, and I would like you to guess how much 2 cherry pies were.
Less than $1.
$2. You're close.
Wow.
Guess how much for 2 hamburgers?
Less than $1.
$3. You were close.
Oh, dang.
Not that cheap.
Not that
But
close.
it's still
Yeah.
like, dang.
From 66, you said?
1966. Yeah.
Okay.
You get like a hamburger now for like $5 for one. Yeah. Trying to think. I think a Pepsi was like a penny or something. Or
Really?
they had a penny tax.
Oh, bro.
It was insane.
I love Pepsi so much.
Me too. Also found the Invisible Cow website. It's a website with an invisible cow, and whenever it's like hot and cold, so whenever you get close to it, or like when you get far away, it's like cow, cow, cow. Then when you get closer, it goes cow, 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 cow until you find
Is it cow or cow?
Cow.
Oh,
Cow.
I thought like someone made a website for you that just said your
That would
name
be
every
the
time.
sweetest thing.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
Did I ever tell you when I was in kindergarten, I thought my name was Cow?
Yeah, you
as in
told me.
Animal.
Yeah.
I came home very angry to my mom. I was like, why did you name me after an animal? What is wrong with you? But yeah. What else we got? It's 45 outside. I'm wearing my shorts.
Yeah.
Middle school me would be very proud. My mom is punching the air right now.
Sorry, Cal's mom. Also, thank you to Cal's mom for the cookies. So actually, like one of my favorite kinds of cookies. So, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Yeah.
I'm growing out my beard.
You are.
Yeah, I think
can
I
see that.
decided.
Grace would quite literally kill me if I did.
Do it anyway.
Do you remember me and my beard?
No, I told my mom about that. I was like, Sam used to have a beard, but whenever we first met, and I don't remember it now because he accidentally shaved.
I remember. No, I still had it when we went to Missy's.
Do you really?
Yeah.
See, I don't remember that. I just remember that you posted a deal, like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I don't remember that at all.
I showed Cal a picture of my beard. I looked like a 4-year-old man.
Like, I remember you posting a deal about how, like, COVID can be spread because of facial hair, and you posted it as a joke, and then you're like, I forgot.
Yeah, I messed up, and
Yeah.
I went to go trim my beard one day, and I forgot to put the guard on.
You should have just kept the mustache. You kind of
I did for the whole day.
look French.
I look like I put a thing on my Finsta when Finstas were still a thing.
You look like a French man from 1940s.
No, I look like J. Jonah Jameson.
That's true though.
Bring me pictures of Spider-Man.
Yeah. Oh, and also, we're gonna start a new weekly. I guess this would kind of be in the penalty box, but me and Sam, we need to find our own NHL teams before the season starts.
Yeah.
So we are gonna make our own little March Madness tournament looking deal, and we're just gonna.
So how's this gonna work? Are we just gonna be like go based off of names or how they play?
I think just pros and cons we find, however silly or stupid they mean.
I think I'll go off of names.
Go just off names. Okay, I respect that.
The only ones that are off limits for me are the Buffalo Sabres, and the Dallas Stars,
Okay, fair.
because I also watch those
Okay, all right.
guys too. So
But yeah, we'll figure out the rules and stuff later.
yeah, so
But-
I can't pick those as my favorites. We'll go ahead and call that out.
But yeah, we're gonna start doing that. So if you have any pros and cons you'd like us to talk about, feel free.
Yeah.
Because I know nothing about hockey. You probably know more than I do.
I do a little bit, yeah. My dad. I'm pretty sure he played it when he was a kid, and we always watched it. So
I look like a baby deer when I skate. So
I've never been ice skating.
I meant like I say skate. I meant rollerblading.
Oh, I hate rollerblading, bro.
Me too. I think I broke my wrist. Felt like it every time.
Dang, bro.
I didn't actually break. I just felt like, you know how you are when you're like 8.
Yeah.
You stub your toe and you tore your ACL. But anyway, that's all I got for life.
Okay.
You guys? I don't know why I told you that, but anyway.
I got fall festivities as a topic.
Fall festivities.
So I've got some things that I like to do in the fall season. I'm gonna ask Cal what he likes to do during the fall season. For me, I know it's fall when I can get the flannels out and I can get my other warm clothes out.
I hate how accurate that is.
But we gotta keep the summer stuff out because it's do be Oklahoma. Oklahoma do be kind of crappy with the weather.
It's big facts.
It's gonna be like 80 degrees on Wednesday. I don't know if you knew that.
Yeah,
It's 40 something right now. It's 47 degrees for y'all's reference right now. Yeah, so I like to do that. I like to go on drives. I don't know about you. Oklahoma in the winter and fall season turns yellow and kind of dies.
Mm-hmm.
But like honestly, you get on 51 and just go.
It's very pretty.
It's kind of nice, and especially when it's cloudy out.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's great.
Top tier.
I like to sleep a lot. And then obviously we're gonna get into like the gym stuff. I make my most strength gains in the winter, as most do, because you can dirty bulk and not have to worry about not looking too good because you can cover everything up with layers, you know. The 300-pound squat is coming back. I haven't squatted 300 since quarantine when I really messed my hips up.
Nice.
So we're gonna go back and we're gonna do it the right way. Yeah. So what do you like to do, Cal?
I'm right there with you on the flannels. I like flannels. So
Yeah.
I get what you mean when saying.
I have like 14 of them.
I got some flannels in my closet.
Hey.
I need to break them out. Also sweatshirts. I really like sweatshirts and hoodies. So I like being able to bust them out and wear those.
Yeah. The voice crack on that
nice.
one. Dang, bro.
Yes, the moment it turns like November, I'll wear a hoodie even if it's 85 outside just cause. So I like the hoodies. Sweeping just kind of hits different in the winter or fall months. You know what I mean? It's cold outside, kind of cold in your room, but not too cold. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And soups. I really like soups.
Dude,
and stuff.
soup, chicken tortilla soup.
Yep.
Whew, it's my favorite.
Top notch. But yeah, like foods like that, like soups. I don't know. They're very soothing and very homely. Homely,
Yeah.
is that a word?
It is. Homie.
Homey.
I feel like there was something else we needed to talk about too. This is only like 45 minutes. Holy crap, we flew through things.
Short one today.
Did you see that Michael B. Jordan is set to produce Static Shock movie?
Is he really?
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
blast from the
Blast from the past.
Yeah,
I remember being in the hospital with diabetes, watching that on the TV, watching the Static Shock cartoon. You remember that?
Yeah, it was a good show.
It was a good show. I mean, I hate to hit you with that heaviness, but like.
No, it's okay. I'm used to it.
But yeah, you better be used to it by now.
Little insulin boy.
Little insulin boy, yeah.
When you want to know insulin boy.
Oh boy.
What did Jonathan say? When you want to know pancreas boy? Was that what it was?
No, something else.
Oh.
We'll ask him. I can't remember. Oh man. We flew everything really quick.
We did. I thought this would kind of be a long one.
I also thought this was gonna be really bad because I've been kind of like feeling kind of meh lately.
Yeah.
But like, we got some good news today.
Yes, sir.
We got some good.
If you know, you know.
Yeah, if you know, you know. We got some good anger management release with Cal getting to yell at the Baylor
I did not
organization.
know what you were talking about. I was very confused. Like,
But yeah, so I guess is that it?
that's all I got.
That's all I got too.
Is there anything you want to talk about? Anything?
Not really. I mean,
Hey, when does Mandalorian come out? That comes
next
out
week,
Next week?
the 30th.
Heck yeah. Next week is the 30th?
Yeah.
Jesus.
because Halloween's on Saturday, so it comes out Friday the 30th.
Oh, don't we play Texas? We do play Texas for Halloween.
We do play Texas on Halloween.
Yeah.
Oh, my Halloween costume. Pay attention to my Instagram. If you don't follow me, pay attention to my Instagram in the next week or so. I'm gonna give you guys a hint. The Wolf of Wall Street. And that's all I'm gonna say. So if you know already, then yeah, you know. So I have told a few people just to make sure I'm not a complete idiot for doing this one. But
did I ever tell you mine?
yeah, you wanted to be the bounty hunter from SpongeBob.
I'm so proud of that.
Are you still gonna do that?
I should.
You should.
It won't be very hard.
Go hit Goodwill for the leather vest.
We're gonna be pulling up for.
Oh, jeez, drop the pen.
Oh,
Nice, Ryan.
Oh, now out of sneeze. Me and Sam are gonna be flexing on Halloween during quarantine.
Yeah, and then my First to Go group. So I'm a leader for First to Go program here on OSU's campus. We're having a Halloween themed meeting this week sometime.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna pull up in my costume a little early. No one's gonna know because they're all freshmen and pretty. They don't really watch movies, so.
Wolf of Wall Street is part of the economic curriculum, right?
Something like it's like saying
Or the business curriculum.
It's like saying if you want to be on construction, you have to watch holes.
I mean,
so you learn how to dig a hole.
No, that's if you're in the morgue.
Probation.
No, what? No, the funeral service.
The funeral business.
Yeah, funeral.
The mortician's business.
That was the word I was looking for.
Oh man.
0.
Oh. Horror movie recommendation that I don't really recommend, so it's really an anti-recommendation. I hope. Are you familiar with Rob Zombie?
Yes.
Okay. You might know what I'm about to talk about then.
I do not.
Land of a Thousand Corpses.
No, I don't.
That horror movie. It is on Netflix. It is directed by Rob Zombie, who, in case you guys don't know, he's like a horror metal musician. So think of like Marilyn Manson, but more cartoony and a little bit less serious, I guess. But also directs movies. He made a movie called Land of a Thousand Corpses. Rainn Wilson from The Office, Dwight Schrute, is in it. Don't watch it. I had sleep paralysis last night because of it.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious.
Bro.
I fell asleep watching it and had sleep paralysis.
Oh my God.
Like the demon was coming out of Nate's room. It was so scary, bro.
That's whack.
It was so scary, dude.
That's whack.
I will never watch that movie ever again. So messed up.
You lost me at horror movies, so don't worry about it.
You don't like horror movies, bro?
Not really.
Dang.
What's wrong? It's kind of fun to make fun of them.
I like the cheesy 80 ones. I want to watch Aliens or was it like the Aliens from Outer Space, or Killer Clowns from Outer Space?
Yeah.
I want to watch that. I haven't seen it yet.
Stupid.
It just looks so dumb.
Yeah.
I need to waste a couple brain cells on it.
I don't have very much to spare. I'm tapped right now.
But yeah, that's all I got.
That's all I got too. I'm getting cotton mouth again.
Me too.
I think I'm dehydrated.
Well, gee, I wonder why, Cal.
Okay, I drank water last night.
Oh, yeah, we need to talk about this one too.
Excuse me?
Okay, so I'm talking about my Halloween costume idea, and then we, for some reason, got onto the topic of veterinary science. And for those of you who don't know, there's this tranquilizer used in veterinary practice called ketamine. It's like horse tranquilizer, I'm pretty sure. But I'm pretty sure you can use it on other animals too. All my animal science people out there, just let me know if I'm right or wrong about that one. And Cal looks at me dead in the eyes and goes, "Yo, isn't there ketamine in Bang?" And I was like, "No, Cal, that would be called creatine."
Side note, Bang's an energy drink that I drink frequently.
I do too.
Yeah, whatever. Potato. What's the
ketamine,
difference?
creatine.
What's the difference?
Math. What's the difference?
Okay.
But yeah, so that's all I got.
Thanks for that. Appreciate you.
You're welcome, bro. Had to put you on the spot.
Yeah, whatever.
All right. Well,
that's all I got.
All right. I wonder how many times we can say that's all we've got.
Probably 15.
15. Well, that's all I got. So,
16.
thank you guys for listening. Tune in next week when we start the NHL bracket
Sir.
to find our favorite teams.
We can call it. What month it is? October. That's probably gonna finish February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November. NHL November. Boom.
Yes. National Hockey League November.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Get it, got it good.
Get it, got it good.
I am hungry.
Me too. All right. So with that, thank you for watching. Or listening, not watching.
Yeah, smell you later, nerds.
Smell you later, nerds. Shout out, everybody. We love you.
Yeah.
All right. Later.
Peace.